That should be a feature of NHL games. Oh, your player up and left for Russia, and then you no longer have him in your franchise.
That's actually, yeah, that should be an option.
Yeah.
Like if you piss the player off enough, they'll just leave.
because now they have moods, so like you can players will request for trades in like your game. So
if you don't
he left for Russia,
grant their request, what happens?
He plays awfully, and his skills go way down.
Wow.
That is maybe.
Well, then I'd bury him.
Yeah, players
You can,
in
but then
NHL.
you have the contract still on your salary.
That's true.
cap.
True.
Players in the video game should be bigger divas. They should be harder to deal with.
I remember-
I feel like that's an
They're pretty
underrated
hard.
aspect.
Like if you start playing Malkin on the fourth line or whatever, the game will notice and he'll get upset and he won't play.
Well, why would you ever play him on the fourth line?
I'm just saying.
Jesse's done it.
Diva.
Jesse's done it.
I
It's
don't
like
think
the nerd version of when someone holds a magnifying glass in the sun over an anthill. Like that's Jesse.
Jesse was that sadistic kid?
Did you guys never play The Sims and just drop your Sims in pools and then take off the ladder and make them drown to death?
Yes, and then they come back and haunt the other Sims. I used to. What you could do too is you could freeze the game and build a wall around them,
and then they starve.
and then they start.
or you
What's the matter with you
or
guys?
you do the same thing, so you put a bunch of campfires everywhere and then they burn to death.
And the way they burn is hilarious.
Yeah.
I never played Sims.
Sims was great until you realize that everything you do in The Sims is all the stuff you're ignoring in real life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To play The Sims. It's like I have to really go to the bathroom, but I'm playing The Sims where my sim is going to the bathroom. Why am I playing this?
Okay, I don't want to play a game where I have to remind my character to go to the bathroom.
That's what you have to do.
No, but if
That's
you're
ridiculous.
really good at it, you prioritize items.
Yes.
So you'd be like, you schedule all their things they're
Life?
gonna do. Yeah, and then you hit fast forward.
I remember I got the pet extension, so they used to have puppies, and then
Yeah.
they like have dogs.
Just
Get a dog!
Oh, Sims 2, yeah.
I had a dog,
And then Sims...
Play with your dog!
but my sim dog liked me a lot more than
In
my real
Sims
dog.
3,
fair.
they introduced seasons.
Oh.
So then you'd be living, and then time would change the more you played. So it'd turn into fall, and then
It's
winter.
actually kind
and
of
then
a
spring.
brilliant idea because all you got to do is make a game that is life.
Yeah.
And every game, you're like, what are some aspects of life we have left out of our game about life?
Yeah.
Oh,
And the more
winter?
realistic it gets, the more people get excited. So like now there's like a resort you can go to.
Oh,
like,
there's
like you can go to
been-
towns.
and now it's all like one world, so you can walk to places. It's not like loading screen. It's kind of like GTA more now, where you can just kind of walk around your world. And then you get a job and you can actually go to work. In
you
Sims
go
4,
instead of just getting in the car and driving
and
off.
then driving off, and your thing
Oh.
speeds up. You actually go to work and you do your job.
I like the new function, passive aggressive work acquaintance. Oh, that's good.
People have moods and relationships and
At
feelings, and you have to deal with those feelings.
That's
ridiculous.
This is incredible. It's one of the greatest inventions ever.
Did you ever move into that ball
Life
house?
is the greatest invention ever.
That's why Sims is so great.
Did you ever move into that ball and house at the top of the hill that was $50,000?
Yeah.
And you're like, you could only afford, like, you could either build your house at the beginning, which would have been tiny and crappy, or you could move into that one that has like a pool.
Yeah.
And if you didn't clean the pool, it'd turn green.
Yeah, no, you hire maids.
I once got into the ballin' house because I was a doctor.
Yeah.
And then I bought the robot that cleaned everything up, so you don't have to do anything. So even when the toilet clogs, the robot fixes it. And then, so because I was 13 and I thought it was super cool, I would plant people in the neighborhood, and there'd be like married couples, and I'd go in and like, Mr. Studio Girl, like I'd invite everybody over for a party. And so there was like, I was like married to 5 or 6 different people in this big house. I just thought I was so cool.
See,
This
that
is
must
what
have been
I-
like Sims 2 or whatever. Because in the new Sims games, if you love someone, like you get the love match because you're so compatible, and then someone else you love sees you, they'll both be upset at you because they'll notice you're cheating. So you can't have
so
like 5 wives.
You used to be able to, yeah, because
You can't be Utah.
they still used to be
Utah a bunch of wives over
can't be
here.
Utah bunch of wives. They used to still get upset, but then they'd sort of like get over it. But I'd have 6 or 7.
This started on a question about Nikita Sashnikov.
Yo,
We're on our first one.
The time limit.
ball and house. Top of the
Next
hill.
question.